welcome back to Talk Tuesday. My name is Hillary, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. This week, I will be talking about one of my tattoos. Obi suggested talking about tattoos, but since I have so many, and most of them mean something to me, I decided I would do a little mini-series. This week, we're going to be covering the little dolphin tattoo that I have right here. And let's just jump into it. So I got this dolphin tattoo, probably not for the reasons that you would think. So I got this tattoo in January. I came up with the idea in December. Normally I wouldn't get a tattoo that quickly, but I thought this one was very important to me. As I've mentioned to you guys before, I had a huge breakdown in November on Thanksgiving, which was at the end of November. I told you guys that it took me 10 days to make a call to my doctor, which I got in day of, and I saw my doctor. What I haven't mentioned to you guys was that next day, I left on a plane to go to Florida, which is not ideal for recovery. I was a mess getting on the airplane. I was a mess on the airplane the whole time. Sounds were bothering me. Sounds were bothering me in the car on the way to the condo, to the point that I was sitting there holding my ears while everybody was talking, and I just felt bad. I felt like I was ruining everybody's vacation. When we first got to the condo, it was me, my parents, and my husband. And I had this massive panic attack. I was sitting there hysterical, just hyperventilating like crazy. I was a mess. I had been bottling up all my emotions for months, and they all were just coming out now. And I felt vulnerable. I felt scared. I felt like I was ruining everybody's vacation, and as I said, and I just had the worst anxiety that I've ever had in my entire life. I was feeling all of my pain over the past year all at once, and it was coming out, and it was coming out on vacation. We went down to the Key West. We enjoyed the Keys. I tried to have as much fun as I could for everybody. We visited a butterfly house, and we had a lot of great dinners. I kind of had to choke down some food. At this point, I had lost so much weight. I'd lost like 30 pounds in 2 weeks, and I was really thin, and I was trying to put some weight back on. We went down to this one dock where we could throw fish off the dock to some really big fish, and the pelicans were just absolutely all up in your face trying to get the food from you, and one of them bit me and drew blood, and it was pretty crazy, the amount of birds that were all up in your face. But really, the thing that stood out to me on this vacation was when we went down to Theater of the Sea and swam with dolphins. First, we went and visited all the sea lions, and I got a nice little kiss from one of them, and it was fun. They were cute. And then that's when we went to go swim with the dolphins, and put on my wetsuit, and I was still feeling kind of lousy, and I wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to get in the water because I didn't have the energy to keep myself warm in the cold water. And finally I just stepped in the water, and yeah, it was really cold, and as soon as the dolphin came swimming over and swam underneath my hand and I could touch it, like, I started to feel better. And I think they know. I don't know. They're really smart, but they seemed like they knew, and they seemed really gentle. And when I got to go out and swim with the one, I think her name was Crystal. They were Crystal and Nikki, and I got to swim around, and she was just so gentle and kind with me. But when I really actually smiled, and smiled big and real for the first time since my breakdown, was when Crystal, the dolphin that gave me a kiss, kissed me on the cheek. She was pushing me around in the water, and I started laughing because it was so funny that I was being pushed around by the cheek around in the water by this dolphin. And it was really funny. And every time the trainer would blow the whistle and the dolphins would swim over to them, they'd get so excited. And I'm like, I want to be as happy as a dolphin about to get a fish, because, like, they were the happiest things I've ever seen. And then they had us swim to the other side of the little cove that we were in, and they had us hold our arms out in like a T-pose, and then the two dolphins would swim up and put their dorsal fins in your hands, and they would go flying from one side of the cove to the other, and I'm not kidding, they're so fast, like 30 mile an hour, like they're all geeked up and excited and swim across and like throw you in back where they found you and then go straight over to the trainer to get a piece of fish. And it was so cute. Like, they were so excited. It was so fun, and I wish like I could have been in a better mood to enjoy it more, but actually I don't know, I think I cherish it more because it was the first thing that really made me feel good after feeling so bad for so long. I don't know if I would have been better off healing at home or healing down in Florida, but I do know that swimming with dolphins was some really good medicine and made me feel awesome. And I wish we could have done it earlier in the trip so I could have maybe felt better and enjoyed more of the trip, but who knows if that's how it would have worked out, right? Either way, it created this wonderful memory, and it made me realize that I can bounce back from bad things, and that's why I went and got a little tattoo of a dolphin on my wrist so that anytime I'm feeling sad, I can look down at it and smile and think about the time that I got to swim with dolphins, and it made me feel better because they're so kind and gentle, and I think they just know, kind of like dogs. It helped me a lot. So this week I drew a dolphin, obviously, and I'm really happy with the final piece. I went more with the Super Bloom style of artwork, and I think it turned out really gorgeous, and I'm very happy with the end product. I want to give a huge shout out to my patrons. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to continue doing art and keep honing in on my skills. Your extra help is very appreciated. If you'd like to be a patron, there is a link in the description down below. Don't worry, Twitch subs, I didn't forget about you. Your help is also extremely appreciated. If you have an Amazon Prime account, don't forget that you can link it up with your Twitch and give your favorite creators a free sub. It really helps us out, and if you would like to subscribe over on Twitch, I do weekly drawings or weekly gaming. Just come hang out with us. We have a good time. Big shout out to Core Master and Ovi for gifting a whole bunch of subs this month to help me reach my goal. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, be sure to join the Discord community. There is a link in the description down below, and make sure to follow me on all of my social medias. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you all in the next... Words are hard.